Good morning. This is Uma coming to you live from the Lotus Lounge Podcast. Welcome in, everyone. This is season 2, episode 3. Welcome back. Have you guys missed me? I sure have missed you. I know I've been on a hiatus a little while, but I've been just killing it in my private life, my personal life, my professional life. And now I'm about to kill it on this podcast. So let's go. Let's jump right in with our meditation. Wherever you're located, if you can, please find a quiet place to sit. Close your eyes, relax your neck, relax your shoulders, and let's begin. Take a nice deep breath in and exhale. Deep breath in and exhale. And just for 1 minute, I'd like you to focus on your breathing. Nice deep breaths in and exhale. Now, if you can, place your hands on your heart. Feel the warmth, the life force that is within you. Let's send love to our hearts. Nice deep breath in. Exhale to your heart. Deep breath in. Exhale to your heart. Send love. Now I want you to think about all the things you are grateful for in your life. An attitude of gratitude raises your vibration. Deep breath in and exhale. And relax. Relax your neck, relax your shoulders. Good morning. Let's move into our affirmations. Remember, there is power in the words that we speak over ourselves and others. So if you can, repeat these words with me and unleash the power within your life from these words. I am powerful. I am magnificent. I am successful. I am amazing. I am beautiful or handsome. I am healthy. I am peaceful. I am calm. I am love. I am worthy. I am a magnet for miracles. I attract abundance easily. All of life comes to me with ease, grace, and joy. All of life comes to me with ease, grace, and joy. Take a nice deep breath in and exhale. This week, I wrote my blog titled Challenge the Status Quo. And I'm going to read it for you, thereby making it a vlog, I guess. Learning new words, Uma. Big step up. Big step up. So here we go. Here's my vlog of the week. Challenge the status quo. Happy holidays. As we start this holiday season, I'm happy to announce that I am in a new relationship. New boo. And I have a lot to feel merry about. He is a godsend. Yes, I was in a previous relationship that did not work out a few months ago, and now I'm in a new relationship and steadily moving forward happily. Yes, I still have love for my ex, and I had a really good time dating him. I wish him the best in life always. For some people, this is hard to digest, and I understand. I get questions like, don't you miss the other person? I guess the last person wasn't your soulmate, even though you call them that. How could you move on so quickly? You need more time to heal before investing in a new relationship. All valid points, yet inapplicable to me. I don't miss the other person because we had our time together. It was full of fun and laughter, but also hard times and sadness. The balance between good and bad evened out, and when we ended our relationship, I took the time to mourn it until it became neutral within me. No, I don't miss him because I had my fill of him when I was with him. I am able to honor him by quietly releasing and being open to new love. My ex was definitely a soulmate. I believe we have multiple soulmates and they come in at the vibrational level they can come in at. When it's time to grow, they either grow with us or stay the same. In my lifetime of 44 years, I can say I've actually met over or about 8 soulmates, and each decided to stay where they were when I grew spiritually, hence the breakups. No hard feelings, just fond memories of love shared. I've been in over 30 relationships. Dating is fun and an experience for me. I can move on quickly because I see the bigger picture of my life and I don't get stuck on sentiments. I didn't incarnate as a soul to just be in a relationship. I came here for so much more. When it's time to go, it's time to go. Yes, I still mourn and grieve the loss of something special, but time and experience has taught me that this too shall pass and something better always comes along. Who decides how much time is needed to heal a heart anyways, already ripped to shreds from previous relationships? My heart became a warrior and is capable of taking hits and being resilient. When my heart tells me it's time to move on, then it's time to move on. All of these questions come from well-meaning people, but they signify a glaring fact. We do not know how to upset the status quo, or sometimes we didn't even know we subscribe to it. The way we view love and dating in this matrix is archaic. The old programming of monogamy, until death do us part, is slowly diminishing as more and more people are waking up to reality that is really true. The reality is you get to decide what works and what doesn't. Not your pastor, not your family, not your government. You get to decide what you like and what you don't like. When I enter into a new relationship, I enter with the best intentions of seeing this through to the end. Now, when the end comes, depends on us, the couple. To me, the whole point of dating is not to settle down and get married, but to explore another person and find out if what we have is really a good fit. My last relationship, we were amazing as friends, enjoyable as a long-distance couple, and a disaster living together. We were just different people with different needs. After a few months of living together, the decision was made to end it, and I had to accept the fact that this person was not for me. The status quo and familiar is that when couples take the next step, it has to be right, and it has to keep going until finally we are buying burial plots next to each other. How quaint. I live my life in a different way. Every day I choose whether this thing or this person is for me or not. Every day I choose things that make me happy, not sad, joyful, not angry, and passionate, not boring. Hence why I have a long list of exes that I still have love for, but not in love with. My cup, run it over. I choose to talk about my dating life in this blog to highlight the bigger picture. Stop serving the status quo that makes no one happy and live for yourself. As we come to the end of this year and on the verge of starting a new year, I ask you to make a commitment to honor your happiness no matter what others think. You have lived long enough serving the needs of others. Isn't it time you lived for yourself as your soul intended to? Until next time, have a namaste. That was my vlog for the week about challenging the status quo. I just want to add a little extra words here on it. I think my whole life I've been challenging the status quo. You know, I'm 44, but yet I look 34. I'm 44 and a single mom with 2 kids, but yet I'm not struggling. I'm a single mom with 2 kids, but yet I'm never in a short demand for lovers or people interested in wifing me. The status quo is set by preconceived notions that no longer exist. Challenge the status quo. Recently, over the past few days, I've been meeting a lot of men and women alike that have children and have been worrying about dating because they have children. And I tell them that is the old status quo. But the new world is here. And the new world says, be your beautiful self, and someone is going to want to wife you or husband you up. Because at the end of the day, the status quo doesn't make decisions for people. The status quo is to be challenged and ultimately rejected. You got to start living for yourself, and you got to stop worrying about what other people think. I was watching a TV show where they interviewed a woman who was in her 90s, and they said, what could you tell your younger self if you could go back in time? And she said, what a lot of older people have been saying for years upon years. I would tell my younger self not to care so much about what other people think. Isn't that something? Let's not wait until we're in our 90s or 100s or 80s to do that. Let's do that now. Live our lives for ourselves and don't worry so much about what other people are thinking about us. The beautiful thing about this is I've been really doing this for 4 years. Ever since I hit my 40s 4 years ago, I've just been living for myself. And interestingly enough, there's a lot of gossip, a lot of rumors, a lot of hate, but there's also a lot of people who enjoy watching me live for me, who also enjoy seeing me listen to them and not take their advice, who have also enjoyed just being part of this wild ride called the Uma Adventures. Live for yourself and allow people to join your adventure. Shine your light for you and allow people to see the brilliance that you are. Those are things that come when we challenge the status quo. And another interesting side fact is that when I start speaking my truth about what I feel about things, which usually goes against the status quo, I usually find people who agree with me. A lot of times I'll say in the streams, put a 1 in the comments if this resonates. Lots of ones, right? So you living by yourself and for yourself might, motivate or inspire somebody else to do it again for themselves as well. We have to be bold. We have to be out here, and we have to be seen, not the way people want to see us, but the way we want to be seen. And it's a beautiful thing. All right, let's get you your avatar message of the day. Today, our avatar message is coming from the Oracle of the Fairies deck. Each week, I use different avatar decks, such as the gods, the goddesses, ascended masters, angels, and fairies, to bring us a little special message about what we need to know for the week. This is your fairy message of the day. Okay, the message that we got today is nature's signs. Nature's signs. So let's read about what this message is from the fairies. Be receptive to the subtle messages from nature as you go about your day. Nature talks to us continually. We need only open our hearts and minds. The fairies love to leave hints and clues for us in nature. It's one of the many creative ways in which they initiate communication with us. For example, fairies often leave feathers or release floating dandelion seeds to let us know they're nearby. The appearance of a friendly bird, such as a robin, is another message from the fairies that they're close by. Fairies and other creatures often work together as they're all in harmony with the earth, whose wisdom can come in many forms. Just allow yourself to be receptive and use your intuition to decipher any signs that you see. So the message is, yes, clearly be out in nature more, but for those of us that are in the wintry months, right? It may not be cool to go out right now because it's so cold. So the message today is pay attention to the signs around you. The universe is always speaking to you. It could be in the form of numbers, seeing number sequences like 111, 222, 333. It could be in the form of you thinking about someone and them calling you at that moment. You seeing something on TV that just resonates within your soul. The message today is that the universe is speaking to you. Are you tuning in and paying attention? Or are you stuck on your phones and just, passing the day by, scrolling through TikTok or Instagram or whatever else? I saw a funny, interesting article today on Instagram, nevertheless. Come on, Uma, take your own words. And it was about South Korea have actually placed traffic lights on the floor now because there is such an addiction to phones that people aren't looking up and getting into some accidents on the road. So they've actually placed traffic lights on the pavement. So as people are looking down, they can look down to see whether to cross or not. Interesting. But that is the way of the world. And the message today from the universe is tune out from there more, tune in more to the universe. Spend time in nature, pay attention to what's around you, and listen for the signs. These are the things that are guiding you to your next step in life. That is the Avatar Fairies message of the day. Let's move into our reading for the week. So for those of you that are new and listening to my podcast, I do this weekly reading as a general guidance message to give you an idea of what the energies are for the week. I am not an astrologer, so I can't do an astrology reading of the week, though I do know there's some significant things happening. Like we have Mercury retrograde coming up at the end of the month. We just had a full moon. So I know the big things, but I don't know the little things. So as a reader, I tend to do a reading for the week to give you an idea of what the energy is like for the week. As per usual, this is a general reading for thousands of people. that are listening in on this podcast or wherever you're following this from. So take what resonates, leave the rest. All right? Take what resonates and leave the rest. Let's get our message for this week. All right, so we're going to get the clarifiers now. So the beginning of the week, Monday, Tuesday, we have 5 of air. 5 of air says an unwise choice. Learn what you can from the situation. Review everyone's motives. So let's get some clarifying cards for the 5 of air. Monday, Tuesday finds us questioning the relationships in our life. Some of us are going to have some curiosity about the people that we surround ourselves with. I find that relationships, partnerships are coming into question. You're asking yourself, are these people really for me or are they against me? That's the theme, the general energy for Monday, Tuesday. So if you find yourself looking at your inner circles and questioning the worth of these people in your lives, that's normal. That's what's going on. Okay? The High Priestess card that's clarifying the 5 of air tells me that you have strong intuition at this time and trust what you are receiving. If you feel that somebody is being shady towards you, then ask the universe for clarity. That's what I always do. I never just act on my instincts because I could be paranoid. Y'all know I have an anxiety disorder, right? So let's call a spade a spade. So a lot of times if I feel like this person is not for me, I don't act on it because I don't know if I can trust it. But I do ask the universe for clarity and say, hey, this person in my life, is this good or not? And then I get a reading on that. So for Monday and Tuesday, we do find this energy here of questioning, right? And the answer is trust your intuition and ask for guidance and clarity about these situations. Now, the middle of the week, Wednesday, Thursday, we have 8 of air. 8 of air says an illusion of being trapped, a lack of self-confidence, afraid to take action. So we find you in your mindset on Wednesday and Thursday. Let's get a clarifying card on this, please, Spirit. Six of water and the release card, the death card. Yeah, the middle of the week. For some of you, you're going through breakups. You're letting go of someone from your past. This could be an ex. This could be an old friend, somebody from your past, a karmic relationship. There's a lot of overanalyzing, overthinking on Wednesday, Thursday. You're in your mindset a lot about somebody from your past. And the advice here is to let it go, to let this chapter close. We're at the end of the year. We're at the end of the month, coming up to the end of the month. It's time to let this go. So Wednesday, Thursday, whoever you're thinking about or you're concerning yourself with about on Wednesday and Thursday, the thoughts are there to get you to release this person. And I feel growth. I feel spiritual transformation for you with this reading for Wednesday and Thursday this week. I feel that it's not that the person's bad, it's just that you are more and you require more. All right? There's nothing wrong with this person. It's just you're more and you're requiring more. I was just talking to a friend this morning about the same situation, about I'm letting go of something from my past not because I don't want it anymore. It's that what I have in front of me is so much more than I could ever dream of, that I want to give what's in front of me a chance because it's something amazing. And that's really the energy of, I laugh because as I'm talking about this, my daily tarot horoscope came up. So I guess there's a message there for me, right? Pay attention to the messages around you. Heard. Got it, Spirit. Got it. So the 6 of water and the release card, clarifying the 8 of air, is telling me that whatever you're overthinking, overprocessing, it would just be much easier if you let it go and move on. Now, by the weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we see love coming in. Queen of Water. Ooh, this is relationships developing to a new level, trusting your intuition, and taking care of yourself and others. Wow. We have the clarifying card, Knight of Fire and King of Fire. There is love happening this weekend. Wow. This is like a really, fiery, passionate. This is a person who knows what they want and they're coming for you. They are coming for you. You are on their bucket list. Let me tell you right now, this weekend, some of you are getting into relationships. Some of you are already in relationships and you're developing more passion, more excitement, more heat with that person. I see a lot of adventurous fun. I see someone who, this person is very focused on you and committed to you. You motivate them and they're ready. They're ready for this next step with you. So the weekend we do find love. Now, for those of you that are not asking about love, this is about self-care. And I do feel that a lot of you will be taking care of yourselves this weekend, whether it's getting a massage, getting your nails done, meditating, going for a walk, hiking. I do feel like, because there's a very passionate love about this weekend coming in. So this could be passionate love from someone, that is in your life, or it could be you for yourself. It could also be you towards other people as well. So the weekend looks great. I feel like we had to kind of go through the whole week, right? 5 of air, 8 of air, that's the mindset. We had to kind of go through these processing thoughts and then get to the weekend and be like, you know what? I'm in a good place. I'm going to go ahead and celebrate this, right? Celebrate this love for myself and those around me. So it looks really, really good. All right, that is the reading for the week. It starts off a little bumpy and rocky. I'm going to give you that. But by the weekend, it pans out really well. That is the reading for the week. All right, let's now go ahead and end the readings part of this podcast with our affirmation of the day. Our affirmation of the day comes from the Divine Energy Oracle deck. And let's see what our affirmation from Spirit is of the day. I hope you guys are enjoying this. I hope to hear your comments after my podcast. And I also hope that you click like or subscribe to my channel, because I do appreciate your support. And I do have my Cash App available everywhere on all my channels. If you'd like to leave a donation, I truly, truly appreciate it. All right, our affirmation of the day says, wake up call. Wow, Spirit's just like yelling at us, aren't they? Just like yelling at us. Wake up call. As your consciousness begins to awaken and desires to expand, it creates an inner restlessness that you can't deny. This energetic influx is a wake-up call from your divine self to remember your soul's commitments, those lessons and intentions that you came to learn and fulfill when you incarnated into physical form and began your life journey. Heed this wake-up call by honestly examining your life as it is today. Ask yourself how satisfied you feel so far. Look at not only what's there, but also what's missing. What inner signals from your soul have you been ignoring? Your divine energy is calling you to wake up from slumber and reconnect with your authentic self. Welcome any internal restlessness you're feeling as an indication of your divine self awakening. I just had this talk with one of my clients because she's finding fault with her partner. Yet again, this lady is yet again. Can we say Virgo's in the house? And I reminded her about this exact same thing. When you're feeling restlessness, is it restlessness aimed at your partner, or is it restlessness aimed at yourself? Is there something more that you could be doing? Is there something more that you want to do, right? So, wake up call. If you're finding yourself restless, it may not be about another person. It may be about you ready to take your life to the next level. And if you are ready to take your life to the next level, what does that look like? What does that look like? Okay? That is the affirmation of the day. Wake up call. All right, just a couple of things, little housekeeping before I go. We do have some events up at Lotus. My staff and I, we have been pretty busy with other things and we have not been offering as many events, but come January, we're going to be back on the books. So For this week of the 12th, I do have an online oracle and tarot readings practice circle on the 14th. So again, all the links will be in the comments. On the 15th, Rachel and Amanda are holding an event at the Lotus Center, Lotus Lifted Veil, the Wheel of the Year. Again, links are in the comments. And on the 18th, we have a mediumship development circle held by Rachel. So for those of you that are practicing psychics and mediums and you need to get your practice in, you want to attend that event. It's going to be held at the Lotus and Light Metaphysical Center in Northern Virginia, 6 p.m. on the 18th. Those are the events that we have up for the week. Of course, I have the main event coming up in January. It is the start of my 6-month mentorship program, Uma's mentorship program. And we start with Intuitive Level 1 in January, and it starts Saturday, January 7th. Now, anybody can take part in this, okay? This is an online event. It happens every Saturday in January, starting with January 7th. It's 2 hours long, 10 a.m. Eastern to 12 p.m. Eastern. And each week we go through different topics, okay? We go through topics about law of attraction, the energy worker, how energy works. I can't even remember all the topics. I should have probably come with that and remember what they were. I can do that now. I sure can. I can look at it right now. Uma, look at it right now. So January 7th, we have Learning the Law of Attraction, Manifesting with LOA. On the 14th, we have Energy in the Light Worker. We talk about the different types of light workers and how energy works. On the 21st, we talk about Yoga and Ayurveda and how to find out what your dosha is and create a self-care routine. And on the 28th, we do self-care with chakra balancing. You learn about the chakras and how to take care of your chakras so that you can live healthily. So this is an online development course, intuitive development course, starting on January 7th. If you're interested, hit me up, hit the links that I'm going to provide in the comments, and come and join me. We have limited spots because I only take 20 students a year. I don't take more than 20. So if you want a spot, we already have people signing up. Go ahead and register. Registration is open for Uma's mentorship program, Intuitive Level 1, starting in January. Yeah, each month going until June, we have a different level. So February is Intuitive Level 2, March is Psychic Level 1, April is Psychic Level 2, May is Mediumship Level 1, and June is Mediumship Level 2. So you don't have to take all the classes. You can just definitely take some of them. But it's definitely good to increase your intuition, learn about this universe and how it works, and just really get ahead in life because, I mean, who really wants to stay behind? Nobody. All right, that is the end of the podcast. I'm getting back into my flow, guys. Sorry if it's a little choppy. I'm getting back. I literally took like 4 months hiatus, and I'm trying to get back into the swing of things with everything. So I appreciate you guys being such loyal supporters to the Lotus Lounge brand. Each and every day. I appreciate you guys and have a wonderful week, and I'll see you next week. Bye, guys.